People tend to think just because you keep yourself distant and private that you don't have a lot going on, or you mad at the world, or you got some type of social problem. Most of the time, it's not even that. Most of the time, you just come to a realization as you got older that certain stuff is petty, and certain people you just don't want around you. You might deal with them for circumstance, not for gain, but circumstance. Totally different. If you're dealing with somebody for gain, you're not being true to yourself either. If you're getting some type of personal gain, and that's why you're dealing with certain people in your life, friends, family, or what have you, I don't condone that either. But when you're dealing with somebody from afar for circumstantial reasons, because that's the only way you could deal with them, because you don't put yourself in that light of dealing with negative, frivolous bullshit, there's nothing wrong with that. But the first thing they say is, oh, you switching up, you acting funny, you this. I hear it all the time. But why I gotta be that? Why I can't be, I just don't want to deal with your shit? Because you got all this going on, and you got this bad cloud over you and this bad aura about you, and I don't want to be a part of it. I'm gonna fill y'all in on a little secret. Personal. I got a lot of friends that I grew up with, right? And came up with, whether I grew up with them or came up with them in my younger years. A lot of them is either in jail or gone. That's for a reason, right? But the ones that's still out here are associates for a reason. Don't get me wrong. If you never did me a wrong, I'll still consider you an associate. I might not consider you a friend no more, but I'll consider you an associate because you didn't do me wrong. But the reason why I consider you not a friend but yet an associate is because just because you didn't do me wrong don't mean you did me right either. Being around certain people have you in shit that you... Let's just say coming up, I was in a lot of things. Some of my doing, I'm taking accountability for everything I've ever done that was wrong, right? But some just other people's. You know, if I get into something, I want to be because of me. And then I want to learn from my mistakes, fix it, and move on. I don't want to be in stuff because of other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in, and definitely at this old age, it ain't happening. But I wish if I could go back 20, 15 years ago, shit, even 10 years ago, to my old self, to my younger self, I would have put that mindset into my head. Because there would have been a lot less grief, a lot less animosity. Things that happened to places I had to go to wouldn't have happened. And so on and so forth. I ain't going to go deep into that because that's getting a little too personal. But y'all can see where I'm going with it. Sometimes you got to leave that person alone. Now, if they didn't never do you wrong, you can still deal with them from afar. You could deal with a person from afar, and if they feel as though you being shady, so be it. So be it. What about your peace of mind? Don't your peace of mind and your sanity mean more than, I don't want them to think I'm fronting on them, so let me be around. I'm not, and that's for male, female, and we ain't just talking about guys here. That's for anybody. It could be it could be an ex. It could be a family member. It's just people that if you know they don't deem you well, then why deal with them? Like I said, if you gotta deal with them through circumstance, I understand that, but that's only through circumstance. There's nothing else. There's a false narrative going around like if you ain't with the shits, you got this going on, you got that going on, you miserable. How am I miserable if I'm keeping my distance? There's nothing miserable about that. But I hear that a lot. We got to get out of that realm of, let me just do it just because. Oh, they got this going on. Let me show up just because. Fuck that loyal shit. You talking to one of the most loyal people I know. Me, myself. Very loyal. But I'm not selling my soul, and I'm not doing things that I don't want to do. And I'm not putting myself around people that I don't want to be around. And y'all can have that mindset as well. There's nothing wrong with it. Some people should just be left alone. Some people you just gotta put them over here and be like, okay, I don't hate these people. I don't hate them, but I'll be damned if I deal with them. I know where that puts me at. I'm not making that mistake again. The world that we live in, it's so easy. It's so easy to go and pretty much fall for the banana in the tailpipe. It's easy to fall for the banana in the tailpipe nowadays. It's tempting to fall for the banana in the tailpipe nowadays. Because it's so much. But I'd rather be called miserable, lonely, boring, or what have you, before I deal with anybody that's going to mess with my mental. And don't get this wrong. I'm a hard nut to crack. And I'm sure a lot of y'all out there are. I'm not weak-minded to the point where it's like any little thing is going to get to me. If I'm around this person, it's going, no. But at the same time, why put yourself in that light? Just because you know you could I done dealt with some of the most adverse situations in my time. I can adjust to damn near any person, any situation, but I don't want to adjust. I don't want to adjust for nobody. I want to be who I am at all times. I want to treat people all the same. I don't want to be like, well, I got to be this way because I'm over here, and I got to be this way now that I'm over here. And with this person, I treat them like this. Ain't nobody doing that. I'm not. And neither should you. Be yourself at all times. Put people around you that you know, not benefit, because you don't have to benefit me. Let's not get it confused, because there's a thing going around. Oh, if I can't benefit from you, why should you be around me? That's bullshit. You don't have to benefit from every fucking body that's around you. But if I could keep my solace and my sanity around a person, and they not causing me harm, and they not putting me in fucked up positions, I'll consider them a friend, especially if they loyal. I don't need to be around people that I benefit from. That's some cocky, selfish bullshit. Now, if we in business together and I'm around, yeah, I want to benefit because this is a business. There's some type of monetary value that comes. I get that. But people were like, you're not my real friend because I'm not benefiting off you. Who made that? And don't get me wrong, I'm not making it seem like it's this big slogan that's known, but trust me, y'all know what I mean. There's a false narrative out there that only put yourself around people you benefit from. And that could be subjective, depending on how people put it. That's why I said, if we in a business together, or I'm supposed to be benefiting off you, of course. But if you just my friend on the surface and we cool, we kick it, we rock out, I don't need to benefit from your presence. But I don't want your presence to be my downfall either, if you get where I'm coming at. This quick video is more for the people that's like me, that enjoy their solitude And when they do want to socialize, they put themselves around people that don't cause them agony, harm, obviously. I shouldn't have to always be raising my voice when I'm around certain people. I shouldn't have to always be, the angst shouldn't be, anxiety, all that. And y'all know, I can guarantee each and every one of y'all out there got somebody like that, whether they're around you or not. Just keeping it real. We getting too old, ladies and gentlemen, to be with the shits on that type time, where it's like you playing Russian roulette with your mind frame. You never know what you're gonna get. That barrel spins, you don't know where it's gonna land. I don't wanna be with no wild card. I don't wanna be around no wild card. I don't wanna be with my homie and hope, oh man, I hope such ain't. We've been there and done it. Not proud of it, but I've been in those situations and done all of it to the fullest. That's another reason why I'm not so hyped to be out and about and with and then. I did it already, and I'm not even proud of that. I've done it. When the age we at, the ones that's watching, that's in my age range, y'all the same way. I'm sure y'all been there and done it. Why are we still doing it at 40, 50 years old? Why? Well, we all want to be Jim Jones? I know he called it stray. This don't got nothing to do with Jim Jones, but I couldn't resist. We all want to be stuck in the past and think we 24 again? To my OGs, I'm speaking to y'all. And for my young bucks, y'all can stop it before it even get out of control. Because I wish I could go back to my 24-year-old self and I wouldn't be around the motherfuckers that I put myself around. Real rap. Yeah, it was fun and we had some times, but it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Peace is what it is. Happiness is what it is. And I know I'm sounding redundant by bringing up that P word, that peace word, but it means a lot, believe it or not. And as you get older, for my young people that don't understand where I'm coming from, you will see exactly, it'll become more clearer how warranted peace is in one's life. It just will. I'm living proof of it. Used to want to be here, and there. As an introvert, as a somewhat subdued person, because even when I was out and about, I was always somewhat subdued. But I also wanted to be here, wanted to be there, wanted to be everywhere. That shit ain't get me nowhere. Gave me some street smarts, but it ain't get me nowhere in the grand scheme of things. And I gotta admit that. It gave me temporary money. It ain't give me generational wealth. It ain't give me nothing. So all that keeping up with the Joneses, being this place, that place, and being part of the crew, and I'm here and I'm outside. Especially for my OGs. Y'all should know better. We did it. We did it. And for my people that didn't do it, I feel sorry for you. But that don't mean, well, I never was out and about, so I'm catching up now. At 45 years old, you catching up? I would say you should have done it back then, but actually, you one of the lucky ones. Because maybe you ain't end up some places I've been. Maybe you ain't end up around certain people I ended up around. Maybe you ain't end up in certain situations that I had to get myself out of. Shit. I ain't speaking no lies. No lies told. It's real rap. If you of a certain age and you feel as though you missed out on your 20s and your teens, and you trying to catch up now, I feel sorry for you. That's the only thing I can, because We too old. We too old to be trying to fit in. We too old to be trying to keep up. We too old to be trying to be a bull. My Philly people know what that term means. Ain't trying to be a bull. I was a bull 10 times over. Been there, done that. And like I said, not proud of it. So I'm not gloating here. I wish I could go back 20 years ago and rearrange some things. I said that. So it's like, at the end of the day, what are we doing? I'm seeing it too much. The weather's getting hot. I'm seeing guys with gray in their beard act like fucking children. I'm seeing guys who hairlines stop all the way back here acting like they 19. I'm seeing guys with beer bellies acting like YNs. What are we doing? Who is it for? Nobody. You ain't impressing nobody. You just trying to keep up and trying to be relevant and stay relevant. Fuck that relevant shit. I want to fall back. I want to get my coin, the few coins I do get, and fall back. I want to see my kids have kids and fall back. I want to watch a game and fall back. Sounds real boring, don't it? That's because it is. I'm cool with that. Hopefully I reach somebody out there with a video like this. I'm telling y'all, it's at an all-time high. I don't know if these motherfuckers going through midlife crisis or what, but it ain't becoming, and it's not a good look. We too old. We should be leaders. We shouldn't be following any motherfucking body. Just saying, don't kill a messenger. I'm just keeping it real. I'll holla at y'all.